Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Too Cute for Cancer. My name is Jody, and I have been living with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer that is triple negative. That has spread through my body, taken my right kidney, part of my stomach, and both my breast, lymph nodes in both sides, and settled in my bones, mainly my spine, my lower spine between the 3 and 4, and hip, sternum, a couple other odd spots here and there. Okay, that was 9 months ago. 9 months ago, I had my scans come back and they were clean. They were clear. No cancer anywhere. They even did an MRI of my brain, not once but twice, and no cancer anywhere. All right. About 3 months ago, my cancer markers started to rise. There was two markers that they were looking at, and they were a little bit concerned about them, so they've been watching that really closely. All right, well, recently I had some dental issues, and I will drop a link up here so you can catch up with that. But basically I have to have all of my teeth pulled due to chemotherapy and radiation, and they are going to have to do some stuff with my bones, my bone, and then they're gonna give me false teeth, partial dentures. They have 4 screws, and they do come in and out, but the dentist takes them out. I do not, so they're not like in and out every night. So that's happening on January 17th. So there's a lot of stuff going on aside from cancer, but all related to cancer, if that makes sense. Okay, well, yesterday I did just a real quick hello, hi, and confessed my sins about gluing my eyes shut. All right, well, yesterday I told you that I was going to do one more venturesome thing, and I was going to do my own hair. And I did it. I wanted it to be like icy blonde, or like light, like white with a little silver kind of vibe. And I did it. And here it is. I don't know if you can see it really good in this lighting, but anyway, I absolutely love it. Love it. I rarely love anything I do with my hair if I do it myself. I always think, oh, a little too brassy, a little too this, a little too that, and I usually just can't be happy. Well, this, I picked out a picture on Pinterest, and I'm like, I want that. So then I went on YouTube and I found a tutorial, and it was done with professional products, which was scary because I'd never used professional products before. I just used the box stuff in the grocery store. So I got my gloves, I got it all ready. I did exactly like the lady said to do. I followed the instructions to the T, and it worked. I mean, I'll try to find the picture and figure out how to put it up so you can see what I'm talking about, but basically it's like Snow White, man. And that's what I wanted. Now, it will look less grayish and more like pearly white, it says, after a couple washings, but either way, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. So I did it yesterday, and I told you guys I'd come on and show you, and here it is. All right, so now, all seriousness, all funny stuff, all fun stuff set aside, and I want to talk about my doctor's appointment today. I had a phone appointment, and I wasn't in the right mindset for it. I don't know, when I don't like actually get dressed and go to the doctor and go through all of the ritual of preparing for the appointment and getting there, I don't emotionally prepare very well, apparently. I was just thinking, cool, I don't have to go, I don't have to pay for it, I can just talk to her and have a quick conversation and then hang up and I can go back to living. So I didn't really prepare for what the appointment was really about. And it was my oncologist, and she wanted to discuss my cancer markers being up and discuss the fact that I missed my last Somata infusion and that I did not reschedule it. So she was really concerned about that. So anyway, the bottom line is my cancer markers are still up. And I asked her, I said, okay, I've had mass infections for the last 2 months in my mouth. I've been on antibiotics. I mean, the infection spread, and I mean, literally, I almost died. I'm like, could this mean that this infection here is driving my cancer markers wonky? And she said, probably not. She explained why, and it kind of made sense to me. She said that there's certain markers that go up that show like your white count goes up, saying that your body is fighting an infection. That would rise, and that would be a cause and effect for my mouth. Liver enzymes, she said, not so much. So anyway, she went down, detailed all of the different things that she thought that it could be. So anyway, she wants to err on the side of caution and do my 3-month scan early instead of waiting the full 3 months. Because normally what happens, I've been going every 3 months since 9 months. This would be my third 3-month time that I go and I get everything checked and stuff to see if it's still clear. So this time it's not due for another month, and she wants to do it now. So basically, it's not too much different than every 3 months. It's just a month early, but she wants to do that just in case there is anything on my scans. We can react quicker, and we don't have to be surprised and wait too late. So I'm going to get in and get my scans done probably tomorrow. The next day, I have to schedule the one, and sometimes you have to get that in advance, and whatever. I'll do my best to try to get it done ASAP, like she said. So then that started all of a sudden playing with my emotions, because I have been living like I'm going to be cancer-free forever, and I'm going to make it to the 5-year mark and be in full remission. And all of a sudden it hit me today, and I was like, you know what? I have stage 4 triple negative metastatic breast cancer, and I am on my 7th year, still alive. My scans are clean. The actual percentage, the statistics of me staying this way are literally almost 0. So that reality kind of like woke me up a little bit today. But I decided to push it aside, do what I have to do, and I'm not dwelling on it. I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, it's going to come back, and then what am I going to do? My whole world is going to fall apart. No, that's not going to happen, because guess what? If it does come back, or when it does come back, I am going to keep living my best life. Listen to my words. I am going to keep going, and I am going to stay positive, and I am not going to give up. It's out there. It's out on YouTube. Now everybody's going to have to hear that. And they're going to come back and say, remember the time, Jody, that you said this. It's okay. Bring it on. I can take it. So at first, yeah, it was hard, and I had some anxiety, and those little fears will pop up from time to time. But basically, you know what? My time has already been destined by God. He knows the day that I will die. He knows the day I was born. He knows everything about me. And sometimes I wish he would let me know everything so I don't have to worry, but that's where faith comes in, right? That's where you have to stop and say, okay, if I know everything, I have no need for faith. If I know for fact when I'm going to die, what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, there is no faith. There is nothing required of me. So I don't know about you, but I like the give and take. I like to have requirements made of me. It keeps me in checks and balances. And I don't want to be God. I don't want to be all-knowing, you know. I wouldn't want that burden. But I can trust that he has that knowledge, and he's got my back, and he's going to give me the strength to deal with whatever happens next. So that's where we are. We're going to go and get some scans, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to let you know where we stand. I do know that my oncologist already said that she really wants me to take a look at taking Taxol again, and I have already told her ahead of time I will not do that. I'm not going to do it. And I'll give you the reasons why in a different video. And I've got good reasons, okay? I don't have a death wish for myself, but I have some educated reasons why that won't be happening at all for me. Okay, now I'm not telling you guys not to do it. If that's where you're at in your journey and they're recommending any kind of treatment, chemotherapy or other, you need to address that with your oncologist. And I'm not saying you guys don't do it, because I have done it. I've done it all. But for me, at this time in my journey, it is not in my consideration to do a what if chemo. Maybe if you better do this as a backup plan. No. So, and in another video, I will explain why. Gives you something to look forward to, right? I don't know. All right. So that's it on the cancer side. Oh, my, I am anemic again. My last 2 blood draws, I was bordering on the severe, where I need to go back in and get some blood. And I think probably next week, I'll probably go in and jump in and get me some, a blood transfusion and get my little engine roaring a little bit better so I don't feel as sick and achy. Because what happens for those people who don't get regular blood transfusions, like us cancer people, well, Sweet Jean, you know what I'm talking about. What happens when you are severely anemic, your body is trying really hard to run on this much energy when it needs this much. And it needs this much blood pumping through and going through and all of that, and you've got this much and you need this much. So what happens is your body works really hard and you get really tired and your body starts to hurt and ache. It's like feeling like you have a flu 90% of the time. And sometimes, often, you will even run a fever if you are so anemic that your body has to work so hard. And it doesn't mean that you are like sick with a cold or whatever. It just means your body is working too hard. You need to get in and get some blood. So I am going to do that because I can tell my body is starting to hurt more. And with the cold weather, I do not need any extra pain, because cold weather and bone pain go hand in hand. So I do not want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call tomorrow And I gotta put that in the back of my head and make sure it stays there. Call tomorrow, schedule my scans, schedule a blood transfusion. And I'll try to take you with me on the blood transfusion to kind of show you the process and what they do and everything. But last time I tried doing that, they shut me down and they said no recording, blah, blah, blah. So instead of bringing my camera, I'm gonna bring my phone and just kind of, I'm not gonna do anything like that will break their protocols. I'm just gonna show the way I get my blood. I mean, it's my body, my blood, I paid for it. If I wanna record myself getting it, I don't see why I shouldn't. But we'll see if Kaiser agrees with that. So I will try and get that on record for you guys so you can kind of see what goes on. So if ever you need to get a blood transfusion, you won't be so afraid of it, because it's really, really, really not that big of a deal. It's good. It gives you, it's like giving you speed or something, like the Energizer Bunny. So, all right, I think that's it for now. I showed you my successful hair. I got that in there. I'm gonna get a little closer so you can see it and stuff. It's growing really fast. Can't wait till it gets like really long. And then my eye, if you can see my eye, it's all better. No puffiness, nothing, all better. And I think that chapter I'm gonna put behind me. And my scans tomorrow, and my blood work next week, and I will see you with an update, a full health update next week. If anything happens before then, like if I glue my feet to the ground or whatever, anything fun happens, anything worthwhile happens, if I need a cry session, you know, I will be popping back in to say hi to y'all. All right, now, if you are not already following my channel and you have not hit that subscribe button, I would really, really appreciate it if you did. And I never really cared about that before, but in another video, I'm going to tell you why that means a lot to me right now. For one, I've met so many amazing people, and we're all in this community together now, and we're talking to each other, not just me, and we have this like communication going, and it's all really positive, and everyone is so loving, and so, I mean, I just don't know where you can get that much support or love and anywhere. It's just awesome. I'm amazed at you guys. You guys are such a huge blessing to me. I just can't even tell you what you guys mean to me. You guys just like totally make my journey so much easier. So if you would like to be a part of our family, hit the subscribe button, set that bell to notifications, or don't set the notifications, just hit the subscribe button and then join in and comment and be a part of our group. Okay? All right, that's it for today. This is Too Cute for Cancer, signing off.